Rain hitting metal. 1:47 a.m. I saw the payphone outside the closed grocery store, standing under a broken light, like it missed a decade and never came back. Nobody uses those anymore. At least that's what people say. But there it was, still waiting, still connected to something. The parking lot was covered in rainwater, street lights stretching across puddles, like somebody spilled gold on concrete. I pulled my jacket tighter, walked closer, looked at the scratched up buttons, the faded instructions, the numbers carved into the side. Names of people who probably moved away years ago. Funny how some things survive simply because nobody bothered removing them. Cold rain, late hour, street lights lose their power.
Keep walking through the storm, trying to stay warm.
Cold rain, empty town, water falling down.
Keep moving through the night, searching for a light.
Cars passed occasionally on the highway nearby, tires hissing across wet pavement. Then silence again, the kind of silence that only exists after midnight. I sat on the curb beneath the awning, watching rain bounce off the asphalt, thinking about old phone numbers, people I haven't spoken to in years, conversations that ended normally, then somehow became the last one. Nobody tells you when a memory is being made. You only find out later when it's already too late to pay attention. The payphones stood there dripping water, patient as ever, not expecting anything. Cold rain, late hour, street lights lose their power.
Keep walking through the storm, trying to stay warm.
Cold rain, empty town, water falling down.
Keep moving through the night, searching for a light.
The rain started easing up around 2:30, clouds breaking apart above the parking lot, leaving pieces of moonlight behind. I stood up, brushed water from my sleeves, and looked at the payphone one last time. A strange thing to feel connected to a box of metal, a receiver, record. But maybe it wasn't about the phone, maybe it was about what it represented. A time when people called because they meant it, not because they were bored, not because an app reminded them, just because somebody was on their mind. I turned toward the road and started walking. Cold rain. Cold rain, sky clear slow, where the lost things go.
Keep moving through the dark, holding on to a spark.
Cold rain, night grows thin, morning waiting to begin.
Keep rolling through the gray, find another way.
Cold rain, one last glance, one more second, one more chance.
Keep walking past the past,
Nothing built to last. Payphone still standing. Rain finally stopped. Washer spinning. 2:14 a.m. I wasn't planning to do laundry that night, but the basket finally collapsed under its own weight. So here I am, standing inside a 24-hour laundromat, watching machines do all the work. The place smelled like detergent and old tile floors. Rows of dryers humming in perfect rhythm, like a factory making clean shirts instead of car parts. A guy near the window was folding work uniforms carefully, like he couldn't afford to do it twice. An older woman sat reading a paperback novel, turning pages slower than the machines turn clothes. Nobody looks happy, nobody looked miserable, just people handling Tuesday. Late night, bright glow, round and round the cycles go. Keep waiting, kill the time, another nickel, another dime. Late night, empty chairs, everybody carrying cares. Keep moving through the blue, got things to do. Got things to do. The vending machine near the entrance stole my dollar, then refused to explain itself. A teenager walked in carrying 2 giant trash bags full of clothes. Looked exhausted, probably coming from work, probably heading back tomorrow. The television in the corner played a game show with no sound, contestants celebrating things nobody here cared about. Outside, the rain tapped against the glass, cars passed every few minutes, headlights sliding across the floor, then disappearing. Funny how every place feels like an airport after midnight. People waiting, people leaving, nobody staying forever. Late night, bright glow, round and round the cycles go. Keep waiting, kill the time, another nickel, another dime. Late night, empty chairs, everybody carrying cares. Keep moving through the blue, got things to do. When the dryers finally stopped, the room felt strangely quiet, like somebody muted a conversation. I pulled warm clothes into a basket, steam rising into the fluorescent light. Across the room, the woman close above the guy finished folding uniforms. The teenager loaded another machine, everybody reaching a different finish line. I pushed the door open and stepped outside. Cold air hitting my face, the city still awake, the streets still shining from the rain, and somehow carrying clean laundry home felt like an accomplishment. Late night, machines rest, everybody doing their best. Keep pushing through the load, walking down the road. Late night, rain still falls, echoes through empty halls. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Late night, one more chore, one more thing worth fighting for. Keep rolling till it's through, tomorrow's waiting too. Laundry basket full, night almost gone. Receipt printed. Balance looked back at me. I stopped at an ATM just after midnight because I needed cash for the week. The street was empty except for a taxi waiting at the corner, engine running, driver staring at nothing. The machine sat inside a small glass booth, fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, making everything feel colder than it was. I slid my card in, pressed the buttons, watched the loading circle spin. Funny how a few numbers on a screen can change your mood. Faster than a bad day, faster than good news. The machine counted bills, printed a receipt, and suddenly I was standing there doing math in my head again. Late night, receipt slip, money comes, money dips. Keep moving through the strain, I'll do it all again. Late night, cold screen, living somewhere in between. Keep pushing through receipt and shoved it in my pocket like hiding it would change it. Across the street, a convenience store was still open. A guy stocking shelves looked more weight than I felt. I bought a bottle of water, nothing else. The cashier wished me a good night without looking up. Probably said it 100 times already on the way back outside. I noticed the guy sitting on a bicycle near the bus stop, scrolling through his phone, waiting for someone, or maybe avoiding someone. Hard to tell these days. Everybody standing somewhere between arrival and escape. Late night, receipt slip, money comes, money dips. Keep moving through the strain, do it all again. Late night, cold screen, living somewhere in between. Keep pushing through the load, walking down the road. I drove home through empty streets, past an apartment window still glowing. Somebody working late, somebody watching TV, somebody probably staring at their own problems. The city never really sleeps, it just changes shifts. I got home and emptied my pockets onto the table. Keys, coins, the receipt. I looked at it one more time, then folded it smaller. Not because the numbers changed, because tomorrow still had to happen. And worrying tonight wasn't paying anything either. Late night, numbers fade. Another bill, another trade. Keep moving through the storm, trying to stay warm. Late night, street lights glow, where the money always goes. Keep rolling through the gray, find another way. Late night, one more climb, one more overtime. Keep walking through the doubt, you'll figure it out. Receipt in my wallet, morning on the horizon. Car door slammed. Sound bounced through the whole lot. I got off work close to midnight and headed toward the far end of the parking garage. Same road, same elevator, same concrete walls I've been staring at for years. Most of the cars were already gone, just a few left under flickering lights, like everyone escaped before I did. My footsteps echo louder than usual, or maybe I was finally paying attention. A shopping receipt blew across the pavement, caught against a tire, then disappeared again. Little things always seem louder when the day's finally over. I unlock my car, threw my bag in the passenger seat, and just stood there for a second. Not ready to drive, not ready to think, not ready for tomorrow either. Empty lot, cold light, long day, long night. Keep walking through the gray, trying to find my way. Empty lot, echo sound, nobody else around. Keep moving through the dark, holding on to a spark. A security truck rolled slowly past the next road. Driver gave a nod, same guy as always. We've never exchanged names, but we've probably seen each other 100 times. Funny how familiarity works. Some people know your schedule without knowing your story. I sat behind the wheel but didn't start the engine. Just watch raindrops collect on the windshield, one at a time, until they connected and slid away together. The radio turned on automatic. silence felt more useful. Empty lot, cold light, long day, long night. Keep walking through the gray, trying to find my way. Empty lot, echo sound, nobody else around. Keep moving through the dark, holding on to a spark. Eventually I started the car, headlights cutting across rows of empty spaces. The exit gate opened slower than it should've, like even the building was tired. Outside, the city was still awake. Delivery trucks, late buses, people finishing shifts, people starting them, everyone carrying something invisible. I stopped at a red light near the highway entrance, looked in the mirror, saw the parking garage shrinking behind me. Just another building, just another night, but somehow it felt heavier leaving than